What's up, guys? It's been a while since I've done another video here showing you guys my entire DVD and Blu-ray collection. Right about now I am by the letter H, so I'm gonna start off with a movie that I have here from Tartan Asia Extreme. It's one of those horror weird movies from Japan. And yep, so I don't recall ever seeing this, but I got it at a pretty cheap price over there at Movie Stop when it was open. I also got this movie called Hack. I don't know if you guys ever seen this, but it's okay. It's not that bad. Hackers. This is the old school DVD with the MGM logo up there. I know Scream Factory did they put this out on Blu-ray, which is a really awesome edition of it. I'm planning to get pretty soon. I mean, I double dip on certain movies, but it's a pain in the ass, especially if you don't have all the money in the world. It becomes a little expensive to like rebuy movies that you already have on DVD just because, you know, it's on a special edition. But yeah, sometimes it's cool. Like for like this Hackers here has like barely anything here. Like has an 8-page booklet. It has the trailer, and that's about it. Well, Scream Factory has a bunch of cool features and stuff, and you know, the cover, and it's an upgrade to Blu-ray and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, like the Hackers on Scream Factory is a must. So, and then I got here Hail Caesar with of course Anthony Michael Hall and Robert Downey Jr. Samuel Jackson's here. He's hilarious. This movie's really cool. Really funny. I highly recommend this if you've never seen it. Hail Caesar. Here I got Half Nelson, and I think this is the first movie I ever saw with Ryan Gosling, and it was pretty good. I liked it. I have nothing against this movie. It's pretty entertaining. This is Steven Seagal here with Ja Rule. Half Past Dead. Another crappy movie that. This guy, Steven Seagal, he had a really good career going for him, and then all of a sudden he started doing all these movies with all these rappers. He has the one with DMX, Ja Rule, who else was it? I don't know. He has a bunch of movies with a bunch of rappers, and it all went downhill for him. Then I got here Hall Pass. I got this at a promo, as you can tell, on a Black Friday at Walmart for like $1. It's okay. It's not to die for funny, but it's entertaining. It's good for a Sunday morning watch. Here I got Hallowed Ground, a horror movie. Not too fond of it. I don't remember it too much. And here we go with the Halloweens. This is the original 1979, I think it was. Halloween movie directed by John Carpenter. And yeah, man, this is what started it all for me. One of my favorite slasher films of all time. It's what started me loving the horror genre. Then I got here the Halloween the 35th anniversary edition with this cool cover. I haven't opened this one yet, but you know, keeping it as a collector's item. Really cool feel to it. Then I have here Halloween Part 3, which this I definitely need to upgrade into the Blu-ray Scream Factory edition of it. This was a very good movie, very underrated. Of course, it doesn't have Michael Myers in it, but nevertheless, it was really good. It's called Seasons of the Witch. Very good horror movie. If you've never seen it, it has nothing to do with Michael Myers, but still a pretty decent movie here. Then I got Halloween 4 in this tin can here. This is a limited edition Anchor Bay tin can collection, and this is actually a limited edition, which is kind of funny because it's numbered 6,620 out of 40,000. Now I don't know how limited DVDs were back in the day, but 40,000 copies to me is a lot of copies. Anyways, this is a pretty cool tin can edition of Halloween 4. which I also have the regular DVD of it right here. Halloween 4. This is the return of Michael Myers. Of course, if Halloween 3 if Halloween 3 had Michael Myers, then Halloween 4 would have never been called the return of Michael Myers. But since he wasn't in part 3, this is the obvious title for it. Halloween, the return of Michael Myers. Awesome movie. Then I got Halloween 5 right here, the Revenge of Michael Myers, which I really love this movie. I remember having a crush when I was a little kid also on Danielle Harris. She's in this movie here, and I really enjoyed this movie. Really good movie. I thought she was beautiful. Then I got another edition of Halloween 5 here, the Revenge of Michael Myers. And I also have it on the tin can up here. Also on tin can, the Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, awesome edition. Also limited edition. This one, instead of having 40,000, they limited to 15,000, which is still a large amount of copies, in my opinion. Anyways, on to Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. I really like this one. I thought this was really cool from the newer ones. Very entertaining. I highly recommend this. This was really good. And then you have Halloween H2O, which was okay. I like The Curse of Michael Myers a lot better, but this was watchable. This is okay. And then they fucked it up with this Halloween Resurrection. Not my favorite of the Halloween series. A lot of people take a shit on it. I think it was alright. You guys gotta remember, it came out in the time where online streaming was very popular, and you know, it's basically like a game show online, and they walk you through Michael Myers' house, and you know, it's like a survival game, and it's to freak out people that they're watching online, but turns out that Michael Myers is really there, and then he's fucking everybody's life. Then you got the Rob Zombie Halloween unrated director's cut edition I got here. This is the two disc set. This was actually, I really enjoyed the first half of this movie. I thought it was really good. While Michael Myers was a kid and all that stuff, I thought it was awesome. And then the second half of the movie, when he grows up and he starts going on a killing spree, I think that kind of sucked. Wasn't too big on it. And then Rob Zombie decided to make a second one, Halloween 2, which I didn't like. I didn't think it was good at all. Whatever. And I guess this is not in order, but this is Halloween 2, and it should go here. And Halloween 3 should go here. Does it fit? Yeah. So yeah, a bunch of Halloweens there I have. Big fan of the Halloween series, and I've been a fan of it ever since I was a kid, so it's nothing new. I guess it continues here. More Halloween, Season of the Witch. This is the alternative cover for it, snap case. Released by Good Times Home Video. So this shit must have been either rare or old, or I don't know what the hell is it. Then I got here Halloween Night. This movie was fucking awesome, man. If you guys never seen this movie, I highly recommend this. It's really good. Fun, and it's scary as hell too. Halloween Town and Halloween Town 2. This is a Disney Channel double feature DVD. You got Hamburger Hill. This is a classic war movie. Let's get rid of this. Hard Body is a collection, and it has Hard Bodies Part 1 and Hard Bodies Part 2, which was really popular back in the day. Really cool movie released by Anchor Bay. And I got Hangar 10. I see Midnight film release. I got Hangman. Hannah, really cool movie. I highly recommend this if you haven't seen it. It's fucking awesome. Hannibal, which is the second part of the sequel to Silence of the Lambs. And I got The Hangover Part 1. I have Part 2 and 3 on Blu-ray, so they're not here. And I got The Happening, which a lot of people do not like. I really thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. And of course, it is directed by M. Night Shyamalan, whatever his name is. But he's a cool director. I like all his movies so far. I got this one called Happiness. Newsweek magazine named it the #1 film of the year, I guess. I need to rewatch this. I'm not sure if I ever did watch it, but I gotta take a look at this. Then I got Happy Birthday, a horror crazy movie here from Orion Pictures. It's pretty cool. I mean, I liked it. It was alright. It has Steven Tyler in it as well, and who else? Matt Bush, and yeah. So that's alright. Now this is a classic. I really love this movie. This is Happy Birthday to Me. Fantastic concept, awesome movie, very original, and 80s cheesy horror shit if you're into that. Got here Happy Campers, Happy Gilmore, of course, Adam Sandler classic, very good movie. Happy Here and Now with David Arquette. Hard Candy, really good movie, awesome movie. Patrick Wilson and Ellen Page, great chemistry together. Hard Target with Jean-Claude Van Damme, awesome movie. This is, I believe this is the debut of John Woo, or at least his debut here in the United States, directing a United States movie back in 1993. Then I got one of my favorite Steven Seagal movies, Hard to Kill, if not my favorite. I believe this movie was really well made, really good. Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay, not as funny as White Castle, but it was funny, it was good. Harpoon, never seen it. I got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and Harry Potter the Prisoner of Azkaban. But these are the only ones I have on DVD. The rest of them I have on Blu-ray. They're all on Blu-ray. Then I got this Best Buy exclusive Hatchet keychain edition of Hatchet, the original old school American Horror based on Victor Crowley. And then I got part 3 here, really cool, of course, with Kane Hodder. Danielle Harris is also on that one. And I got this movie called Haunt, which is pretty scary. The Haunting in Connecticut, I saw this actually in the movie theaters. It was alright. Haunting of Alice D, it's alright. And The Haunting, this is the Fangoria Fright Fest one. And I got Haven with Orlando Bloom. He's Just Not Into You. I actually don't like romantic comedies that much, but this was pretty good. I kind of like that one. Then I have here, what is this? Headhunter. Paul Tarantino film. I don't know who Paul Tarantino is. I don't know. I wonder if it's Quentin Tarantino's brother, or if he's related to him, or anything. But I bought this, but I haven't seen it. Nothing new. Then I have this, the Headless Eyes. This is a Full Moon Grindhouse video. And I got here Heart and Soul. And The Heartbreak Kid. With, of course, Ben Stiller. Funny movie. Then on the very bottom shelf over here, you got Clint Eastwood and Heartbreak Ridge. And you got Heartbreakers. This, man, Jennifer Love Hewitt looks amazing in this movie. She's never looked better ever in her life than in this movie. She looks really hot. Definitely a heartbreaker. You got here Heartstopper, horror movie. One of my favorite movies out there. Heat. Awesome movie. Val Kilmer was amazing in this movie. Al Pacino, of course. And my favorite, Robert De Niro. And I got Heathers. Awesome movie from the 80s. Very obscured. Very cult classic. This is the Anchor Bay release of it. I know Scream Factory is trying to put out a new DVD Blu-ray version of it. And I got Russell Crowe here in Heaven's Burning. Believe this is way before he got really popular. And then I have Hell of the Living Dead. This is, of course, when I bought it at movie stock. Hell Ride. Quentin Tarantino actually presents this, but he does not direct this, of course. And it has a pretty good lineup here of Michael Madsen, Vinnie Jones, Don Carradine, and Dennis Hopper. Pretty cool movie. Hellboy, 2 for $5, can't go wrong with that. And I got Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Not a big fan of Hellboy movies, but got them for cheap. Hellgate, IFC Midnight release. Big fan of IFC. And I got the original Hellraiser. I actually got the Scarlet box set that Arrow Video put out on Blu-ray. Then I got part 2, which I think is probably the best one out of the whole entire series. Hellbound. Then I got Hellraiser Bloodline. This is... I actually saw this in the movie theaters when it came out. And then the worst one in the series, I think, Hellraiser Revelations. This is a Dimension Extreme release. I really did not like that one. Then I got Hell's Gate. Crazy horror movie. And I got Hercules in New York, which this edition has the original Arnold audio track, which he had a really bad broken English. He had really a lot of trouble speaking the language, but had to get it. Here Comes the Boom with Kevin James. Not a fan of it. Thought it sucked. And Hersher, pretty cool movie, man. I really like that one with what's his name? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Let me see. Heat back over here. Then I got James Franco in a movie called High School Lover. I have yet to see this. I really want to see this because I'm a pretty big James Franco fan. I got this weird ass movie called Hey Stop Stabbing Me. I saw this and I thought it was pretty good. Low budget film, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. And I got Robert De Niro in a very old movie, Hi Mom. This is from 1970, so definitely a classic. And I got The Hideaway with my boy over here, Jeff Goldblum, and the beautiful Alicia Silverstone. Hideous. Picked this up 3 for $10 at a grocery store by my house. High Fidelity. John Cusack. Very good movie. I really like that one. Higher Learning. Good movie. You got Highlander. This is really awesome. If you've never seen Highlander, I highly recommend this. And I got Highlander, The Final Dimension. This one, I believe it's part 3, I think. Or is it 4? I'm not sure, but this one's pretty good too. Highway with Jared Leto. And yeah, so this one I have very bad memory about this. Hills Have Eyes. Look at that lenticular color. Pretty cool. This is the unrated version. And of course this is a remake from the original which I really love. The remake. It was really good, probably better than the original. And then you got part 2, which wasn't half as good as part 1, but it was alright. And I got this movie called The Hills Run Red. Awesome fucking horror movie. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend you watch this. Awesome movie. I can't even say how good this shit is, because, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it if you really want to see it. The Hills Run Red. Very good horror movie. The Hillside Strangler. This is based on a true story, and this is a documentary called His Name Was Jason, and it features 30 years of Friday the 13th, with a bunch of cast interviews and, you know, horror, Comic-Con stuff and fan films. It's a really cool compilation of Jason's history. Talking about history, I got here a history of violence. Awesome fucking movie. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend this. Ed Harris, awesome in this movie, and of course, it's a revenge film, and it was really good. Hitch, pretty good movie. It's funny. It's alright. I mean, it's not to die for funny, but it was alright. The Hitcher, this is the original Hitcher from way back, and this is the remake, The Hitcher, which was okay. Then I got The Hive, which is one of those Man-Eater, from the Man-Eater series, which they all have like killer animals and stuff. Like they have one called the grizzly bear, and they have shark ones, and they have alligator ones. They have a bunch of different ones that they all have to do with animals. Then I got A Horrible Way to Die. I wasn't a fan of this. I thought it was going to be a lot better from the title of it and from the cover and from what I read on it. I thought it was going to be better than what it is. I really didn't like it too much. Then I got Hobo with a Shotgun. It was really good. I like this one. This is freaking nuts. Gory as shit. Blood splatter everywhere. My kind of movie. Then I got Holidays, which was pretty good. I like this. It's like kind of like anthology. It's like a bunch of stories, a bunch of short movies. You got Valentine's Day, New Year's Day, Christmas, Halloween, Father's Day, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, and Mother's Day. And each of them has like a story, like a short film on it. I thought it was cool. Then I got here Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon. This is the original one. And I also got Hollow Man Part 2. This one has Christian Slater, so, but I never saw Part 2. Hollywoodland, pretty cool movie with Adrian Brody and Ben Affleck. Diane Lane's also in. Rated R. Yeah, it's like solving the case of who killed the Superman back in the day. Then I got there Jesse Eisenberg with Holy Rollers. Pretty good movie if you've never seen it. It's okay. Got nothing against it. Here's my favorite movie as a kid growing up, Home Alone. John Hughes movie, awesome movie, very memorable. And Home Alone, this is another cover, I guess, another version of it. I like the original one. I like that cover the best. Maybe that's why I got it. Then I got Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, another great movie. And those are the only two Home Alones I never bought Part 3 or 4 or 5. I'm not a big fan of those at all. Then I got Homeroom. Actually, if you guys have seen Home Alone 3 and 4 and you guys think it's good, please let me know in the comments down below, because I've never seen any of the Home Alones after Part 2, and I'm not interested either. But if you guys say it's good, then I'm gonna check it out. Definitely. Then I got here Honey, Jessica Alba. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, one of my all-time favorites. They used to play this at school all the time. And Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. I got Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horrors, which is like a bunch of like scary movies all combined into one. Pretty cool. Horrible Bosses, comedy, pretty funny. Horror House on Highway 5. Horror Vision. I'm not sure what this is, but I have that one. Oh, this was really good. The Horseman. Very, very awesome movie, man. This is a revenge flick, and it's really, really good. I highly recommend this. If you've never watched this, for sure give it a watch. Really, really good. And Hostage with Bruce Willis. I believe this is like the last Bruce Willis movie that he made that was really, really cool, good. Because he hasn't made a good movie in a long time. I mean, all his movies are going straight to DVD, and it's like he has like 1 million of them now, and it's hard to keep up of what else has he come up with. I gotta go up here, top of it here I got Hunted with Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro, and The Hunger. This was actually pretty good. Then I got the Daredevil. Pop. And here we go with Hostel Part 3. I'm not a big fan of the Hostel movies. I thought they were okay, but whatever. Not a big fan of it. Then we have I bought this at Walmart like a year ago. Still haven't seen it, but it's one of those old Disney classics. They're good to watch. Hot Lead and Cold Feet. And yeah, gotta give it a watch. I love the 80s edition of Hot Pursuit with John Cusack. Awesome 80s movie, really, really good. Highly recommend it. This was awesome. Hot Tub Time Machine. A definite watch. You have to watch this one. This one's really, really funny. Really, really good. And I got House, the original DVD. This is a Midnight Madness series. And House 2, the second story. And I got the House Bunny here with Anna Faris. She's quite the hottie, and her hot friends back there. Pretty good. I mean, not good, but entertaining because the girls are so freaking hot. Then you got here The House by the Cemetery. I believe I bought this out of Specs when they were open back in the day. House in the Valley. Never even heard of it, but I have it there. House of Nine. This is another one I've never even heard of, but Dennis Hopper's in it, so definitely gotta check that one out. I don't know why I haven't seen it. Then I got The House of Dust. That was pretty good. It's a pretty good watch. I bought this at Walmart. $10. House of the Dead. This was really good. House of the Devil, my bad. House of the Devil was really, really good. I really enjoyed this. Very, very creepy. The atmosphere was very creepy. And yeah, it scared the shit out of me. So it did what it was supposed to do. House of Wax. The original one with Vincent Price. This is a remake of House of Haunted Hill. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna hate on it. Got House Guest with Sinbad. Phil Hartman's in it. This is probably Sinbad's best movie, I guess. House Guest. How High with Method Man and Redman. Pretty good comedy. It's a good laugh. Got a lenticular cover here with The Howling. And I also have a Howling 2. Your Sister is a Werewolf. Part 1 was awesome. Part 2 was awesome too. Then I skipped 3, but I got Part 4 here. The Howling, the original Nightmare. I couldn't find Part 3. I don't know where they have it. Or I don't know if it's even available on DVD. I know there's a pack that has all of them, but I don't have that pack either, so. And then I have Hunting Humans. Hurly Burly with Sean Penn and Kevin Spacey. This was actually a really good movie. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend this one. Hurt Locker. Now this movie won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Pictures. I thought it was overrated. I didn't think it was that good. It was alright, but it wasn't amazing. Like, oh my god, no, I don't think it was that great. Then another one here from the Man-Eater series, Hybrid. This is like a werewolf type of horror stuff. And only at Walmart here. Hush Money, pretty good movie. I saw it. It was alright. Then this, oh man, Rudy Ray Moore in The Human Tornado. Really, really funny, fun, entertaining, and super funny. This is a movie to get drunk to and watch. I really, really liked it. And my final one for the H on the DVD section is Hudson Hawk, starring Bruce Willis, a classic from the early 90s. I really, really like that one. So yeah, this is it for my H. These are all my H DVDs, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can with starting with the Eyes on DVD, and then do the Eyes on Blu-ray as well. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon after a while. Bye bye.